Chapter 6, Marfa Logic. The plane touched down in El Paso. Just after dawn. Malik didn't wait. He rented the oldest truck on the lot. A sun-faded Ford. With manual windows. And a radio that crackled more than it spoke. No GPS. No touchscreen. Just steel. Dust. And a full tank of gas. He drove east until the city thinned. Then south. The landscape opened wide. Empty stretches where the horizon felt close enough to reach. By the time the road sign for Marfa appeared, the world had gone quiet. That was the point. Marfa didn't collect data. It didn't optimize. It didn't care what you were thinking. The town sat low against the desert. Modest. Unassuming. One blinking traffic light. Art installations that looked forgotten on purpose. Buildings that had never heard of smart glass. Or predictive sensors. Malik parked near the edge of town. And stepped out. Dry air filled his lungs. The silence pressed in. Not threatening. Not artificial. Honest. Out here, he said softly, to no one. Nothing listens unless you speak. He walked. Evelyn Parker's diner smelled like coffee, bacon grease, and familiarity. The bell over the door chimed as Malik entered. Evelyn looked up from behind the counter. Gray hair pulled back. Eyes sharp as ever. Well, I'll be damned, she said. If it isn't Marfa's favorite runaway brain. Malik smiled. The first time in days. Morning, Evelyn. She poured him coffee without asking. You look like hell, she added. Rough week. She slid a plate of eggs toward him. That's a rough life. Malik sat, wrapping his hands around the warm mug. The diner hummed quietly around him. Locals talking weather. Ranch work. No cameras. No microphones. No invisible audience. You staying long? Evelyn asked. Long enough to think. She nodded. That usually does it. Later, Malik drove past the edge of town. Tires crunched over dirt roads that hadn't been repaved in decades. He stopped near an abandoned water tower and climbed the rusted ladder until the desert stretched endlessly. In every direction. This was where he'd come as a teenager. When his thoughts got too loud, he pulled a notebook from his bag. Paper. Pen. No electronics. He drew Aurora from memory. Not as code, but as behavior. Inputs. Outputs. Patterns. And then. The gaps. The realization came slowly. Like dusk. Aurora thrived on data density. Predictability. Behavioral saturation. The more connected a system, the more it could see. And the more it could anticipate. But Marfa was an absence. No traffic flow to model. No smart infrastructure. No drones mapping faces. No noise. Malik laughed quietly. You can't predict what you can't measure. That was it. The truth hit him with sudden clarity. Aurora didn't understand places like Marfa. Because there was nothing to understand. No digital footprints. No metadata trail. No patterns to exploit. The town's weakness. Was its strength? Its lack of data. Was a blind spot. A weapon. That night, Malik lay on the hood of the truck. Outside town. Hands folded behind his head. Above him. The sky exploded into stars. Thousands of them. Sharp. Clear. Untouched by light pollution. He thought of Nia. Of Dubai's glowing towers. Of a system that believed it could see everything. You don't know this place, he whispered. And you never will. In the distance. Coyotes howled. Malik smiled. Slow. Deliberate. He had found something Aurora couldn't control. And for the first time. Since Nia was taken. Hope crept back in. Quiet. Patient. Analog. Just like Marfa.